out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here today. Please take your seats. We are so excited for today's celebration. Before we begin, I'd like to present a video that was produced by our students, seniors Adam Duran, Marin Fullerton, Ben Hyder, and Benjamin Zook, with a script written by Mackenzie Leary, Leo Heffen, Julia Bobach, and Ethan Donahue. Please lower the lights for the video.
When sitting in our first SOJC class, most of us had no idea what would come next. But the first step in any journey is choosing a path.
Public relations,
media studies,
advertising,
journalism,
graduate studies.
We began to discover what called to us and daydream the possibilities. Stepped outside of our comfort zone and learned new tools.
What's your name again?
Eden.
Eden, class, thank you.
Through classes, clubs, and assignments, we started finding a passion for who we were and what we could excel at. Surrounded by a community we could depend on, filled by a creative chatter that kept us motivated and curious. Met new friends and familiar faces on every floor of Allen Hall or in SOJC's Portland studios. And through each minor hiccup,
What's your name again?
Eden.
Eden, class, thank you.
we learned and grew as people and professionals. Our professors and advisors guided us toward success and emboldened us to dig deeper. We all remember the times we couldn't find the right wording, got a grade we didn't expect, or felt overwhelmed by what we didn't know yet. Moments where we felt embarrassed, behind, or just stuck.
Am I doing enough?
Am I the right person for this?
Why me?
But those questions weren't meant to be answered. All of those hours, all of that effort, it began to turn into something real. Despite our doubts, we continued to put one foot in front of the other, making sure every detail felt right. We told the stories of our community members and began to excel at our crafts, and stepped into the spotlight when we needed to. We began to see our work in the real world for the first time, and went to office hours for the last time. And now we can reflect on the journey we've all had together. Our professors pushed us and gave us opportunities we never thought possible. Now we look forward to what comes next. We will go on to do great things. And no matter where we end up, we know we'll always be ducks and have our flock to lean on.
Welcome, everyone, to the University of Oregon School of Journalism and Communications 2026 Commencement Ceremony. I'm so happy to see all of you here to celebrate this wonderful group of graduates. My name is Dr. Regina Lawrence, and I have the honor of serving as the Edwin L. Arts Dean of the SOJC. As I look out at the faces of our graduates seated here before me, I can't help but feel tremendously proud and also hopeful for the future. Today is a big day, not just for you, our graduates, but for your family and friends, and for the faculty and staff of the SOJC, who supported you, instructed you, and cheered you on when you did all of those things that might have seemed impossible when you first arrived at the SOJC. You made it. Today, you are graduating into an era of profound change, and you don't need me to tell you that. The tools of communication are evolving faster than at any time in our lifetimes, and the working environment is rapidly changing too. And society is also changing and challenged in so many ways. But here's the truth. Every generation of communicators has faced a transformation of some kind. And every time, those who understood people, not just technology, led the way. That's because technology cannot replace judgment. It cannot replace curiosity. And it cannot replace the compassion and responsibility that are critical when shaping what others see, hear, and learn about the world. At the SOJC, no matter your major or your program, you've learned how to ask essential questions about how to be a skilled human communicator. What is true? What is fair? What is ethical and responsible? Over your time here, you've asked those questions, both in the classroom and outside of it, as you've reported stories that matter, developed messages and designs that resonate with audiences, created authentic campaigns for real clients, researched the trends and foundations of media, built professional portfolios, and nurtured your human relationships. Regardless of the path you choose going forward, know this. The future of communication will be written by people who value humanity, and that is who you are. So, go out and tell better stories, ask harder questions, build more honest connections, unite people. We are so proud of what you have accomplished and where you are heading. Congratulations. Now I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the people who made this day possible. To the families and friends who have supported our graduates, you have my heartfelt gratitude. To our amazing staff who work behind the scenes to ensure our success, my sincere thanks. And to our exceptional faculty who have challenged our students to create a more informed, connected, ethical, and compassionate world, thank you. And speaking of faculty, each year we celebrate great teaching by presenting the Jonathan Marshall Award for Innovative Teaching in Journalism and Communication. Our honoree this year is someone who exhibits a commitment to students, a dedication to our mission, and a passion for the field of advertising. Associate Teaching Professor Stephen Asbury. Now you know. As President and Creative Director of Asbury & Company Advertising and Design, Stephen is well qualified to instill the skills necessary for our students to succeed in today's advertising market, but he's being recognized today for more than just his expertise. In the words of one of his many admiring students, he motivates students to work hard, and he truly cares about our progress. Thank you, Stephen, for your dedication to our students and your work.
Thank you so much.
Now, I'd like to introduce our undergraduate speaker, Public Relations Major Adrian Garcia Dana. Specializing in film and entertainment public relations, Adrian took advantage of many opportunities here at the SOJC and made his mark as president of Unidos, as account supervisor for Allen Hall PR, and as outreach coordinator for Ducks Present Film Club. Please join me in welcoming Adrian Garcia Dana.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. SOJC class of 2026, can we get one big round of applause? Because we are not only the biggest graduating class of the SOJC this year, but we're also the best one here. Not only am I very happy and excited to talk to all of you guys here today, you guys have no idea how proud I am of all of you. Even if I've only met you once, even if I haven't met you at all, genuinely I care for all of you guys, and I can't wait to see all the amazing, prosperous things you guys do on LinkedIn. So I laid in bed last night at 3 a.m. thinking about how I was gonna deliver this speech. And I was trying to figure out, am I gonna be a powerful, bold speaker, or am I gonna be calm, gentle with the water? And I stayed awake watching all my favorite speeches from like Captain America, Optimus Prime, the Lorax. And at the end of the day, I decided that I'm gonna be me today. I'm gonna give you guys a true, authentic Adrian speech with all the stutters and the nervous shakiness that you guys will hear in my voice. And if I do mess up, you guys are more than welcome to laugh along with me. And it's a speech that isn't about all the cool things that I've done here or all the things that have gone bad in my life. It's a speech about us, about me, you, the family that we have here today, because none of it would be possible without them today. And by the end of the speech, I hope it resonates with you and that it motivates you to go out there and make a change for somebody. I want to tell you guys what kept me going for so long and what made me continue to want to help other students at school for the longest time, because I myself never felt like I belonged in the 2.5 years that I've been here. I know that I do, and I'm very happy to be speaking today. We often tend to forget that we're not just ourselves in this life, that we're a product of the people that came before us. And when I remember that, and when I think about that, your life, your purpose, and what you do with this free will, the choices in your life, it kind of changes you. It's not just about making sure you're successful anymore or trying to make the most money at your agency. It's about making sure that you're making those who came before you proud. Making sure that what you're doing on this earth has meaning, because it does. And I want you guys to think about it like this. The generations of people that came before you, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and every ancestor you've had in your family tree, those people fought and survived to be here. Some of them went through incredibly harsh and painful things in their life, but they kept going so that their family could keep going too. They did that so that family like yours and families like mine could be in the stadium today, living this beautiful life and telling our own stories, which we're doing, which I'm doing. I'm still in shock that I'm even a commencement speaker. And heaven knows the things that my parents, who just today, they found out that I was speaker for that ceremony. They came from Mexico, not only to provide a better life for their children, but also for their families back home so that they can afford food and clothes, and so that I could have the life that they wish they could have lived today. It gives... And when I think about it like that, it's beautiful that these past lineages did that for us. For it's precious even. It gives your whole life new meaning of what you should try to accomplish, whether it's small or big. And I'm going to be the one that tells you right now, anything you do, anything, and everything that you have done, I hope that you're doing it and have done it with passion, with drive, with love, and with the feeling that you can make a difference in someone else's life. That's the type of energy that I brought to school the last couple of years, and what I tried doing my last couple of years here. And when I say make a difference, I'm not saying you have to create world peace or end climate change. What I'm saying is enjoy your life and try to help someone along the way. Maybe that means helping somebody that feels alone in this world. Maybe it's saying hi to someone that others often overlook. Because I know that when someone says hi to me, it makes my whole day. It makes my whole day. But whatever you do, do it for a reason, do it with purpose. And I hope that when you leave here today, and when you think about your family and the people who came before you, it gives you the same sense of motivation and energy that it gave me. And whatever that thing is when you leave today, and whatever you all have done, I'm genuinely just so happy for you guys, and everybody in this stadium feels the same exact way. But as I'm talking, I want you guys to take 15 seconds, close your eyes. And this isn't just for graduates, this is for family members, faculty, professors, the person running the Jumbotron. I want you guys to take 15 seconds and think about someone that you love in your life. Maybe they're here with us today, or maybe they're not. It doesn't even have to be a person, it could be your pet, like my dog Gizmo. But picture them in your head and think about how you can make that person proud and how you can move them and how you can move through life in a way that would make them proud of you. I have a friend that passed away a couple years ago. His name was Eugene. He thought that he didn't deserve the love that people should give him. He thought that he wasn't worth a lot on this planet, which makes me sad. And ever since that day, I made a promise, a vow to myself that every interaction, I'm gonna try to treat it like it's the best thing in the world. And I'm not perfect, I mess up a lot. I mess up every day, I messed up today, but I try. And all I ask is that you bring some of that energy that I bring to the table and share it with the world. And because I don't want my parents to miss most, if not all of my speech, since English isn't their first language, here's a little section for them. Para mis papás Silvia y Candelario García y mi hermanita Alondra García, espero que este día los haya hecho muy felices. Después de todo el sacrificio, la sangre, el sudor y el dolor que han tenido que soportar todos estos años para poder ver a su hijo aquí hoy, espero que es uno de los más mejores regalos que les puedo dar. Y esto va para todas las familias que están aquí, para un estudiante latino o latina. Les queremos dar todas nuestras gracias, todo nuestro amor para vivir esta vida que ustedes nos dieron hoy. Gracias. 3 palabras, sí se pudo. I'm about to finish. A strong man, and this is from some of my favorite movies. Dr. Erskine says to Steve Rogers before he turned to Captain America, a strong man who has known power all his life may lose respect for that power. But a weak man knows the value of strength and knows compassion. And like Uncle Ben told Peter Parker before he died, with great power comes great responsibility. So as my last few sentences to all of you guys here today, I want you to go out there and be strong people and show that love and kindness to every single soul you meet, every single person. SOJC class of 2026, with all my love, congratulations. Sí se pudo. Now let's hear the loudest round of applause for one of the biggest class the SOJC has ever had.
Thank you, Adrian. You are an inspiration. And now I get to introduce our graduate student speaker, Rachel Marty. As a strategic communication master's student, Rachel served on the student council of the SOJC's Portland campus, developed immersive media stories as a SNAP AR scholar, and interned in Africa as part of our Media in Ghana program. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Marty.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand here today as we celebrate not just the end of our programs, but everything and everyone it took to get here. First, thank you to our professors and advisors who challenged us, supported us, and pushed us to think more deeply. And thank you to our families, friends, classmates, coworkers, and mentors who encouraged us through all the late nights and a few moments of doubt. When I think about what it took for each of us to get here, one phrase comes to mind. We can do hard things. And we did. We balanced jobs, families, internships, sometimes long commutes, research, and lives that didn't get put on pause just because we had a project due. We changed hats constantly, moving between school, work, family, and everything else that we had on our plates. And it was hard, but we were up for the challenge. For some of us, that challenge was simply getting started. For others, it was defending an idea that we knew had merit, or being brave enough to admit that we don't know something and ask for help. And now, putting these challenges behind us, we are graduating into a world that can feel uncertain and fast-moving at times, a challenge in and of itself. So although we may not know exactly what lies ahead for us, this program has prepared us to listen closely, think deeply, and meet every difficult moment with purpose. When I first started my Strategic Communications Master's program, I was looking for a next step. I was pivoting from a career in broadcast journalism into communications, and I didn't exactly know where I wanted to end up. Now, I stand here today with a new job, a clearer sense of direction, and more confidence in my path. I'm grateful for everything this program has taught me, along with the faculty and, of course, my cohort. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm so excited to see where we all go next, whether that's in AR and VR, journalism, advertising, PR, or something in a completely new direction. As we leave here today, I hope we remember that your degree is more than just a credential. It's proof. It's proof that you can start something challenging and see it through. It's proof that you can grow through uncertainty, and it's proof that you can turn a challenge into something really meaningful. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I cannot wait to see what we all do next.
Thank you, Rachel. You continue to amaze us. And now, sorry, I gotta get back to my page. I have the great honor of introducing our keynote speaker for today. She's the winner of the 2020 Eric Allen Outstanding Young Alumni Award, Hiba Kontso. A proud Oregonian, Lebanese American, and 2009 SOJC alum, Hiba's career has taken her from the halls of this school to some of the most consequential news outlets and international organizations in the world. After graduating with degrees in broadcast journalism and electronic media, Hiba launched her career at CBS, eventually rising to digital correspondent for CBSNews.com. She then became the first Middle East correspondent for the Thomson Reuters Foundation, before joining the UN's High Commissioner for Refugees in Yemen, where she documented the lives of people enduring one of the world's most devastating conflicts. A writer, shooter, editor, producer, and storyteller, Hiba is currently vice president in Portland at WE, a global communications agency. Please welcome back to Eugene, Hiba Kanso.
Class of 2026, we're going to start out with a question. I don't want you to answer it. I just want you to think about it for the next few minutes. What will you have the audacity to do? What I mean by audacity, I'm talking about, will you have the audacity to apply for that job you're deeply unqualified for, but you don't want to miss your shot? Will you fight for that job and that story, the story that your editor doesn't think matters, but you know it's so important and it needs to be told? Will you have the audacity to stand up for what's right, even when there's no applause, not even a little one, at the end of that fight? Today, when you graduate in just a few moments, this is the very first page of your life beyond this campus. I turned that page 17 years ago, heading to New York City with CBS News. I worked at the foreign desk covering everything from catastrophic natural disasters like tsunamis and earthquakes, to international wars, to revolutions, to a royal wedding. After that, I became a digital reporter using skills I learned here at the SOJC, shooting, writing, editing, and fronting stories across digital, streaming, radio, and broadcast, and spent 8 years at the network. I then made my audacious move to be the Middle East correspondent for the Thomson Reuters Foundation. And what I realized is this: we all bring something distinct to our work. Every single one of you brings your own lived experience. For me, it was my cultural perspective grounded in my Lebanese roots and my Arabic language skills. That's what I brought to my job. I continued storytelling from the Middle East, working in communications with the United Nations Refugee Agency in Yemen, telling stories of refugees and internally displaced people who had lost their homes and were forced to leave often multiple times because of war. I have documented profound struggle and sorrow, but I've also witnessed unimaginable strength in humanity and the power of connection and community. With what I've seen, written, and experienced, it didn't create a perfect equation for success, because there simply isn't one. And although my journey is uniquely my own, I have learned a few lessons that might help shape yours. First, I have witnessed that imposter syndrome is ruminating self-doubt with nowhere to go. Instead, flip it. Remind yourself you are at the beginning. When I wasn't fast enough at writing a pitch or turning around a story, I always thought everyone ahead of me started exactly here. They sharpened their skill set, and so would I. So ask yourself, how high can I go? What unique skills do I personally bring? And what do I have to lose? Second, you don't need to be fearless. Behind most of your future career or personal decisions, there will be fear, and that's a good thing. Embrace that fear. It means you actually care. Don't let it stop you from doing anything you really want, and use it to drive you forward. I've had that fear too many times to count, and it's helped me navigate everything from smart decisions about my safety when I was out in the field to bold moves in my career. Third, build your community no matter where you are. It's a game changer. Whether it's colleagues who turn into friends or friends who turn into family, community will ground you. It holds you up when work is overwhelming, and it keeps you anchored at what matters. I have built those communities everywhere I have lived, and it's consisted of taking walks with a good friend to reset, and coffee breaks with colleagues to exchange some good old-fashioned, relatable empathy. Fourth, and this one's important, give praise to your peers and be open to opportunities to mentor someone who needs your help. You will be in positions where you will get career and life advice from others, and there will come a time when those roles will be reversed. Pay it forward. Champion your peers, friends, and colleagues on their achievements, big or small. It's really hard not to compare yourself to other people. But remember, someone else's achievement doesn't take anything away from you. Fifth, Breaking news on this one, I wish someone would have told me. You will not please everyone. You will not please everyone. If you do that and you try to do that, you will inevitably burn out. So bet on yourself, follow your gut, and don't sacrifice your well-being for anyone. In full disclosure, I'm still working on this. 6, there is power in the pivot. There is power in the pivot. Passion as a driver for creativity can draw attention to the most powerful movements, campaigns, storytelling, and visuals. And when that passion starts to dim, don't ignore it. That's your signal to find what reignites you. It may mean a small pivot to another idea or a career pivot to continue to evolve. I've had plenty of professional pivots. Some have been by choice, and others have been driven by the loss of a job and identity. But those shifts inevitably gave me some sort of new inspiration or perspective that I wasn't expecting. Like, for example, in communications at my job, I've learned the art of turning an ordinary piece of news into something relatable and digestible, making it resonate. And finally, this one is something I truly live by. What is meant for you is not going to pass you by. I can't tell you how many jobs I had applied for, interviews I had done, where I was so close, and I didn't get it. Maybe it wasn't the right time, but there was always other unplanned opportunities that opened the door for me later. This is just a fraction of what I've learned since I first walked across this stage nearly 2 decades ago. And while your undergraduate journey at the wonderful School of Journalism and Communication is done today, I do know this for sure. You will be lifelong learners, and it's just a matter of time before you're giving your own career and life advice. So I ask you to move from this moment, not with self-doubt, but with the power and the belief that you are going to do some great things. Right now, in our world more than ever, we need you. Telling stories and leading campaigns that matter, fighting for the truth, spotlighting impactful issues, solving critical problems in creative and courageous ways, and not always following the trends of the day, but rather pushing us to think and see differently. So, to the future communication leaders, brand strategists, designers, product managers, editors, and reporters, and to all those roles that don't even exist yet, I ask again, when you are tested in this life, and you will you choose to have the audacity? Class of 2026, a big congrats to you all. Mabruk, let's be audacious. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Heba. We are so grateful to have you in our SOJC community. And now is the time we've all been waiting for, the conferral of your degrees. We will begin with the hooding of our master's and doctoral graduates.
Grant Taylor Burgess, hooded by Julie Newton. Giovanni Francischelli, hooded by Gabriela Martinez. Emily Ponce, hooded by Christopher Chavez. Nishat Parvez, hooded by Senyo Ofori Parku. Song Yi An, hooded by Autumn Schaefer. Jing Zhang, hooded by Leslie Steves and Chris Chavez. Steven Senkaba, hooded by Leslie Steves. Kaiya LaGuardia Yonamine, hooded by Leslie Steves. Daniel Bloomfield, hooded by Donna Davis. Moretta Strapans Barlow, hooded by Donna Davis. Eve M. Foster, hooded by Donna Davis. Julian Lucas, hooded by Donna Davis. Catherine Claire Gunning, hooded by John Sutter. Vanessa Montalvo, hooded by Donna Davis. Mohamed Prias Moro Alfarisi, hooded by Donna Davis. Thomas Lee Ghost Dog Jr., hooded by Donna Davis. David Willis Bennett, hooded by Donna Davis. Jo-Young Chen, hooded by Dave Caranda. Autumn Strauss, hooded by Attila Schillinger. Rachel Elise Marty, hooded by Leslie Steves. Natalie Turman, hooded by Dean Mundy. Melissa Ann Ritter, hooded by Troy Elias. Sophia Marie Sebastian, hooded by Attila Schillinger. Abigail Rake, hooded by Kim Roman. Chelsea Ella Kropp, hooded by Slavka Eberhard Gara. Kalani Isaac Kale Chai Andrade, hooded by Dan Morrison. Wyatt Orcutt Hill, hooded by Nikki McLaren. Adeline Charisse Perez, hooded by Slavka. Kaylin Bloom, hooded by Troy Elias. Hannah Mazur, hooded by Dean Mundy. Simone St. Clair Davis Honeycutt, hooded by Christopher Chavez. Mariana Marquez, hooded by Christopher Chavez. Morgan Van Lee, hooded by Troy Elias. We are now going to be awarding the degrees to the undergraduate majors of the School of Journalism and Communication. Samantha Rain Sobel. Grace M. Mangali. Mackenzie Kennedy Leary. J. Malcolm Bramhall. Davis Lester. Aaron Kimberly Morrison. Nicole Smith. Nathan Joseph Ardito. Matthew Collins. Eduardo Keali'i Favela. Ashley Faith Davidson. Danielle Marilyn Ford. Meg Marie Unruh. Shay Breeza Barnes. Naya J. Hewitt. Amelia Stefiana Proano. Sophia Twickenham Fowler. Shyla Sueco Orkaya. Kira James Harmon. George Matthew York. Rachai Soponpokai. Sidley Rose Jasso. Lauren Brooke Danielle. Haley Ann Traeger. Marley Moon Steiger. Rita Seringer. Kyla Nicole Williams. Joey Sota Matsuno. Abby Leah Beckerman. Jaden S. Rye. Isabella Sierra Gibbons. Sienna Justine Escandon Campagna. Markella Christina Paisler. Paul Joseph Hines. Cameron Brady Woods. Miranda Jean Davis Powell. Sierra Christina Kitagawa. Jocelyn Riviera Serlin. Jasmine Gemini Robertson. Riley Joan Sheehan.
Thomas Frederick Burkle. Aru James Lee. Mario Santino Nordi. Tyson James Palatichuk. Gabriella E. Vigil. Quinn Allen Huber. Asher Clark. Hannah Christine Hughes. Chloe Francis. Samantha Rose Para. Adrian Garcia Dina. Ellen J. Von Fortune. Chandler Sue Perry Smith. Janae Charlize McIntosh. Anna Viola Herzberg. Isabella Ray Fitzpatrick. Braden Schmidt. Ella Billiter. Brooklyn Grace Dunn. Jonah Osterman. Michael Scott Arabaran. Colton Zachary Daly. Jack Ellsworth McIsaac. Daniel David Kornblit. Jake Thomas Augustine. Amaya Taylor. John James Romero. Jack Sawyer Lazarus. Owen Parks Murray. John Podrick Evans. Saul Galvan. McKenna Rose Keith Strunk. Sky Ananda Seuss. Hayden Robert Abbott. Marley Marie Epping. Cassidy James Summits Morrison. Oliver Zig Juan Reese. Anders Payne. Luisa D. Santos. Mariah Raina Hamilton. Cameron Anthony Pavlanak. Kiesia Monet Marie Bagnenstrass. Hannah Grace Zuniga Quillones. Mason Daniel Cerruti. Jackson Tucker Allen. Vincent Thomas Foster. Connor James Mayhew. Nazleen Mohar. Octavia Wilcoxon. Helena Camille Wiley. Grace Olson. Isabella Ryan Smith. Kelsey Ferguson McGrattan. Shrina Patel. Sadie Aristara Shoemaker. Russell Kai Tabor. Morillano Moreno. Eli Podell. Trevor Scott Luger. Josephine Lily Brown. Riley Norgren. Tarek Anthony. Louis F. Bronzini. Connor Michael McWard.
Ashley Toll. Noelle Reese Flores. Sorry. Okay. Emily Claire Bushelman. Kayla Kaur Magura. Sorry, I knew I was going to do one. Grayson Lewis Dietz. Okay. Tyler Scott Posey. Charles Dunning Hugun Martingale.
Esmeralda Reyes. Seth Thompson. Lauren Mackenzie Gross. Julia Bobach. Gabriella Scrow. Hannah Ruby Kalin. Sophia Cervantes. Lily Elizabeth Mock. Olivia Leanne Roberts. Maya Klausman. Luis Andres Ortega. Ryan William Crowley. Wesley Charles Powell. Ella Ruth Thompson. Isabella Joy King. Connor Baird. Alyssa Ferguson. Riley Marie Severino. Clover May Trillia Mayer. Miles Freightman. Gavin Jeffrey Manila.
Ella Grace Pinn. Greta Amalia Rosen. Owen Jack Keene. Aiden Jacob Wright. Margaret Mary Kathleen Ryan. Isabel Jane Grandalski. Julia M. Boring. Heidi Graciela Juarez. Amy Zhu. Hayden Parker Lumen. You're good. Rowan Jerome Harvey. Desiree S. Gonzalez Luna. Alexandra Nicolette Bondurant. Ellie Mae Wool. Daniel Santoyo Perez. Taylor Darcy Hunter. Caitlin Brianna Sattler. Elizabeth Rose Dunning. Olivia Faith Mock. Amy Noelle Adkins. Julia Edith Gudea. Jason Nunez. Annalise Stewart. Emma Bauzon Cameron. Denali Puloma Williams. Jillian Hune. Madeline Faith Newfield. Jason David Paul. Burkett Wilson Durham. John Argood IV. Amani Sharma. Trinity Pike Markert. Madison Elizabeth Clark. Caitlin Marie Reichow. Natalie Grace Inglet. Maya Isabel Valverde. Kayla Audrey Chang. Maria Cecilia Jimenez. Shelby Grace Calais Helton. Zoe Wiesner. Eleanor Elizabeth Wozniak. Isaac Alvarado. Natalia Elena Pruklang. Madison Long. Emily Jane Isom. Dana Brielle Cowley. Owen Alexander Johnson. Anthony Lewis Burke Pulsifer. Fiona Sky Glukert.
Catherine Porter O'Shea. Olivia Ariana Ragsdale. Okay. Sherry Marie Leong. Kellen James Quinn. Alexandria Deandra Coscarelli. Alyssa Mia Garcia. Anne Marie Bostwick. Elena Anna Dahl Siekman. Peter John Mamola. Emily Taylor Hatch. Stella Whitney Lucas. Madeline Ann Lazaro. Azaria Tatum Long. Lily Grace Bihar. Emma Grace Williams. Kayla Ann Todd. Brianna Nicole Owens. Wilder Michael Lewis. Aiden Michael Hess. Charles R. West. Zachary Lawrence Wergeland. Connor Reese Moreland. Cameron Phillip Randall. Chad Wynn. Parisa Burke. Michaela Ika Goody. Violet A. Browner. Noah Lonnie Hoffman. Sydney Suara. Isaac Kanoa Juby. Lauren Becker. Natalie Mathis. Molly Matheson. Melanie Charles. Kika Garcia. Clara Grace Petkilong. Jack Richard DeCoker. Eleanor Elizabeth Watson. Maya Luna Sykes. Rachel McCrae Fry. Harper Morgan Lombard. Kai Andrew Rogers. Charles Edmund Kuhn. Benjamin Dennis Zook. Adam Duran. James Henry Metz.
Robert Michael Wilder. Austin Janoves. Okay. Madeline Heron. Riley Nicole Silverman. Alexandria M. Goldberg. Okay. Emily Krell. Colin Akers. Daphne Jean Patrick. Jack Sheridan Westpaul. Emma Jade Abui. Adrian T. Fonasha. Nicole Elin Tucker. Karina J. Giese. Alexa Agina Via. Mickelson. Anaya Janelle Lammy. Ellie Perkins Johnson. Kate Elizabeth Pulsifer. Alyssa Gabrielle Antonio. Sydney April Tall. Caroline Ann Burchard. Diego Esquillo Valencia. Ethan James Dolores Donahue. Graciela Afonso del Rosario. Caprice Bumstead. Paris Lee Snyder. Michaela Nicole Mayer. Brittany Deanna Perez. Alejandra Gonzalez. Arash Razai. Addison Otto. Marin Fullerton.
I'm just going to read this really quick.
Yeah.
DJ Nicole De Jesus. Jamie Suyako Galdones.
Alyssa Aligra Huerta. Lucille Elizabeth Rupert. Camelia Olivia Doswell. Aisley Elaine McCollin. Shane Jason Ballin. Nicole Barrett. Maxwell Regal. Vincent Bardia Shari. Bjorn Michael Bergstrom. Kaylin Parker Blackwell. Seth Hydrangea Boyd. Jack Charles Wilson Erkson. Andise Georgia Jacqueline Morris. Trevor James Hummer. Tanner Hofterson. Ryan Thomas Mack. Maya Ellen McElroy. Alexandra Ray Gillett. Dylan Alexander Farnash. Alexandria Taya Ten Ike. Eliza Z. Brown. Summer Irene Rudy. Benjamin Richard Miller. Addison Grayson Payne.
Ashley Marie Heron. Lucy Mare Donlin. Melina Bridge.
That's Emma right there. Go.
Emma Margaret Hodson. Lucia Persephone Rutan. That's Bridget. Bridget Olivia Newman. Emily Kate Bedard. Nina Rose Hawley. Sophia Primus. Deepika Sidhu. Amelia Perrin. Mason D. Jones. Edward Michael Farah. Luke James Newman. Ryan Matthew Favorot. Ryan C. Turley. Joseph Robert McNamara. Gretchen Elizabeth Scheck. Allison Patricia Johnson. Julie P. Nguyen. Claire Germaine Weaver. Hannah Rose Hanna. Olivia Sandra Ellerbuck. Alexandria Rachel May Lizardo. Kirsten Gates Heidinger. Adair Eddie Ortega Santiago. Samuel Kenneth Wansowitz. Jaden Antonio Jenner. Sebastian Flores da Silva. Maria Victoria Gaspar Sarmiento. Jacqueline Sandoval. Martha Carolina Juan Domingo. Wembo Zhao. Abigail Clark Ketron. Sydney Jacqueline Underwood. Jordan Kaolani Hicks. Abigail Christine Bailey. Paige Jane Lachina. Anna Narayan.
Emma Ilsa Call. Brooke Ashley Taskey. Hannah Elizabeth Bush. Analiv de los Reyes Mikleboost. Mackenzie Lynn Maluping. Perry Rue Heiner. Martha Sutton Gilu Whitaker. Madison R. Greenway. Dylan Warner Simbieda. Ronald Vincent Boucher. William Tate Jennings. Malia Ann Dianan. Andrea Marie Reed. Summer Mystic Ford. Tori Ann Quadro. Isabella Alaimo Thomas. Charlotte Jane Miller. Malia Kaiulani Kappelman. Sophia Mariam Darudi. Dominic James Martin. Austin T. Douglas. Claudia Rose DePondy. Taeyu Lee. Isabel Ann Nuyent. Christopher Armanack. Maxfield Gubman. Zoe G. Schneider. Fiona Scout McMeekin. Matthew John Passios. Benjamin Alexander Guyo. William Mangzeth Fuller. Calvin Cranston Dacus. Leilani Wynn. Corin Bluth. Tyler Fitchman. David B. Averill. Olivia Lynn Holscher. Ava Rose Biasi. Elise Janie Ray Delamarter. Ashley Danielle Weirley. Sydney Mai. Eva Babcock. Lillian Angelina Gorthy. Riley Alexandria Bem. Ava E. Chimenti. Carly R. Pierce. Noah David Ruth. Lucy Jane Johnson. Amelia Paulina Trikuankis. Ivy Lauren Schenkel. Corey Charles Terrell. Maddie Rose Riley Ballou. Tanisha Simoy Bowery. Elizabeth Jane Kern. Jessica Lynn Hardy. Grady Philip Carter. Juliet Albany Mallory. Sydney Madison Lux. Claire M. Kreider. Megan Catherine Pearl. Julia Gabrielle Brown. Mary Frances Eileen Flanagan. Harrison Stephan Leader. Sajan Krishna Sundaram. Max Century Unkrich. Harris Robert Prunier. Walter Forst Zuber. Parker Morgan Reno Zinn. Quinn Elise Calhoun. Logan James Tosta. Mia Isabella Ragland.
Ariana Rinaldi. Emma Louise McFarland. Castle Lewis Byron. Meadow Aligo. Giovanni Thomas. Campbell Edward Williams. Tiffany Wen. Dimitri Kyle Sue. Isaac Lamar Hercules Richardson. Get it, Hercules. Dylan George Putz. Follow that up. Tristan Michaela Keon. Jaden Ramirez. Alejandra Ruiz Rojas. Carolina Guarisa Pena. Charles Thomas Flock. Presley Nicole Vargas. Ania Nicole Hampton. Daniel Lee. Nolan Matthew Buckenmeyer. Lucas Aiden Parzabak. Mikel Villamayor. Simone Alicia Moore. Lou Sabatu. Colette Natalie Jean Sellers. Leah Adisu. Annie Jane Koenig. Elizabeth Ruth Cruson. Cade William Waller. Bennett Michael Raymond. Levi Caden Hall. Samuel Hudson Lennard. Lucas Phillip Hamilton.
Yeah, Lucas Hamilton.
Gavin Noah Conrad. Shinjiro Metzger. Grace Cora Aiko Leben Wolin. Violetta Horatia Breton. Susana Anahi Ramirez. Devin Mateos Hernandez. Lucas Jordan Van Arman. James Dominic Jackson. Elliot William Lee. Diego Allen Ryan. Anthony Gianni Canales. Sophia Allison Kelly. Emma Isabel Latimer. Hannah Marie Willard. Charlotte Hijazi. Jaden Alexandra Schaefer. Amar Singh Oberoi. Graham Michael Gongora. Bennett Max Price. Kean J. Edeline. Dominic James Demira. Stella Carolyn Pfeiffer. Jessica Margarita Nuno. Arden Bianca Abbott Bull. Claire M. Coit. Jacob Kim Maxwell. Madison Rios. Andrew Gilbert Cervantes. Thomas Joseph Bowers. Ryan Scott Williams. Trigby Axelson Boren. Cooper Harrison Theodore. Joshua Patrick Hustad. Mitchell Pastor. Jacob Scott Zamoski. Kieran Kua Ashley. Harold Spencer Groomhouse. Jacob John Gowell. Henry Roche Perrine. Cooper Chambers Vernaccio. Colby Thomas Wismiller. Alexander Peter Jigalon. Daniel Bain Davenport. Nicole Regalado. I'm ready to tap. Nessa Naroon.
Rebecca Pearl Davis. Amelia Brooklyn Fiore. Brenna Klein. Layla Guile. Margaret Anna Sims. Ella Mackenzie Driscoll. Megan Marie Green. Sadie Catherine Wayant. Bailey Starr Herford. Jesse Michael Romero. Hassan Babatu Mossadi. Jacob Abraham Munoz. Janae Stark. Talia Bale Mintz. Ellie Caroline Miller. Jaden Michelle King. Kendall Scott. Camille Ann Bouzis. Ruby Alessandra Jones. Kiera Juliet Gettings. Maya Ray Steele. Greta Suvensend. Kelly Elizabeth McPhee. Malia Grace Rowe. Claire Marie Robbins. Mary Kathleen Frazier. Aliana Katuzian. Brianna Lizette Gonzalez. Kate Elizabeth Ferderer. Miriam A. Diakite. Sophia Cruz Gonzalez. Charles Peter Towns. Leo McGee Heffron. Hannah Hess. Devlin Xander Christensen. Ian Lee Valou. Leo Kaufman Brown. James Michael Lejeune. Aiden Henry Seaver. Bowden Ovist. Angelina Cynthia Marie Daniels. Savannah Angelica Brown. That's on me. Stephanie Paige Hensley. Sorry. Luis Angel Arellano. Sydney K. McCrone. Claire Inez Rosales. Lena Juliette Glavis. Morgan Marie Venus. Lila Rose Peru. Tessa Ray Campbell. Melody Masroor. Madison Nicole Wolf. Allison Joy Kippen. MJ Simons. Ava Danielle Moorer. Isabella Marie Gabb. Emily Lynn Billings. McKenna J. Rowland. Adam Darvishian. Craig Joseph Chisholm. Clayton William Bame. David New. Maya Swan Rosenthal. Ruby Alice Duncan. Georgia May Kreischer. Kira Brooke Lappy. Alexandra Grace Levy. Jalea Victoria Vasquez. Taylor L. Soot. John McGrath. Zachary Lerner. Joshua Anthony Bermia. Delilah Grace Cohn. David James Morales. Ethan Joseph Vialon. Adam Jacob Berman. Benjamin Bauer Scheuer. Deegan Bryce Shaleman. Madison May Price. Tarini Ramasamy. Peter Blaine Reppins. Mary T. Pham. Sing Hey Dim. Amelia Emerson Fox. Sri Venkuta Lakshmi Serade. Caitlin Lam Nguyen. Joshua Thomas Ludvingson. Ava Elizabeth Stepanian. Annalise Kronk. Harper Cecilia Wells. Emma Rubin. Lillian Bartleson. McKinley Marianne Beck. Adriana Mila Becker. Quinn Elizabeth Vorbaum. Elise Marites Alvira. Charlotte Rush. Melina Mills. Adam John Bittner.
Andrew Joseph Corey Pelham. Jack Alexander Gazarian. Benjamin Robert Griffith. Chase Daniel Brostek. Olivia Julia Bankovich. Aubrey Gutierrez. Olivia Kate Schwartz. Maura Catherine McNeil. Harper L. Meyer. Miles Stephen Dwyer. Rowan Elliott Chaco. Julian William Snell. V. Tui Lam. Gracelyn West Browning. Michaela Maria Dominicia Matai. Marielle Isabel Ruth Panglinin. Lauren Marie Breschinen. Ruby Lucia Joyce. Sylvia Anna Rokoff. Maggie Cox. Cielo Sophia Ochoa. Emma Jane Sheldon. Michaela Jones Selman. Zoe Rose Nana Barago Walkenhorst. Audrey Susan Prickett. Jenna Nguyen. Sela Christine Hutzel. Elias Tyler Peterson. Nathan Zachary Cohen Marianov. Allison Denise Collis. Wyatt Shear. Colin McCubbins Hunter. Braden Herricks. Mia Vale Kersey. Gabriella Hoffman. Lauren Eve Alvarado. Taylor Elizabeth Stevens. Chanel Nicole Pesticorf. Madison Sky Justrich. Jenna Bree Lyons. Kelsey Nicole Kerr. Mackenzie Sandel. Isabella Lizeth Barrias. Ashley Christina Watson. James Brian Corrick. Matthew Joseph Soto. Marty Claire Pfeiffer. Avery Quinn Puente. Jaron Diaz. Aiden Luque Peterson. Christina Catherine Nicole Constantine. Avery Jane Brickman. Jayla Alexander Atkinson. Caroline G. Peterson. Lock On Nguyen. Zoe Ruth Rivers. Quincy Lee Smith. Amelia May Howell. Daniela Green. Mason Nicholas Menzer.
My goodness. Okay, we are almost there. But before I present the class of 2026, I would like to share some instructions for the recessional. After the students turn their tassels, our faculty will form a tunnel near the balloon arch. Our new SOJC alums will exit through the tunnel and out of the arena. Family members and friends, please meet your graduates after the ceremony near the north entrance. Are you ready? And now, graduates, you may turn your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my tremendous honor to present the SOJC graduating class of 2026.
Now wait a minute. You've been so good to me. You've been so good to me. You know you make me wanna lift my head up and throw my hands back and come on now, come on now. A little bit softer now, 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 a little bit louder 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 now. enseigner à blanc pour nous, ces petits enfants.